Hi guys, today in this video we're going to see like what is sum of first and natural number, like how we have to do it. Okay, so basic thing of what we have learned in our school colleges is like take n variable, user will give n variable, and you have to use loop, and you have to iterate through every each and everything, and you have to store it in some variable called sum, and then you have to return or print the sum, right? So this is how we basically will do. Like we'll just see in one example like how we have to do. This is Java, and I'm taking an variable obj.next int. Then what I'm doing is I'm creating a variable called sum equal to 0, and then I'm creating a loop int I equal to 0, I less than or equal to n, then less than or equal to n, then I plus plus. Then what I'm doing, I'm storing it in the variable called sum equal to sum plus I. This is what it basically it means, right? Sum equal to sum plus I. That's the short form to write. Okay. Then what I have to do, I have to just print. Then I have to print the sum. Right. So what is sum of first 5 n natural numbers is 15. So basically we have got the idea. This is a basic thing which you do in colleges or something, but we'll see like how the optimal approach we can do it. Here we are, the time complexity here is order of n. So if you are using this first logic, then the time complexity will be order of n. We have to do n number of iterations, right? But there is an order of one iteration also. There is a big O of one iteration. There is time complexity is or constant also. Let's see how it is. Okay. So basically, first assume like some in school some guy is there. Okay, some guy's name is like, for example, take an example like a girl, Saujanya. Saujanya is there. Okay, now Saujanya teacher told to Saujanya that solve the problem of solve the problem of sum of first and natural numbers. The n value the given is, teacher has given n value is 100, and how Saujanya is solving is sum equal to, so she's solving like in reverse order. Okay, consider it as reverse order. 100 place 99 place. She's a smart girl, so she's solving in reverse order. Okay, and so on till 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, and some other student is there who is solving it in general way, like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus, and so on, 98 plus 99 plus 100, right? Now so these are the two students who solved, but what we'll do is we'll do summation. Okay, to sum plus sum, what will be sum plus sum is equal to will be 2 sum, right? Then what will be 100 plus 1, it will be 101. What is 99 plus 2, it is 101. And what is 98 plus 3, it is 101. So everything here will be 101 only, right? If you check for any number, it will be 101. 98 plus 3, it will be 101. 99 plus 2, it will be 101. So there are every when we are doing addition of 100 plus 1, 99 plus 2, it will be 101 only. So now to calculate 101, we have to add it by 101, right? We have to add n number of times. So for example, like 2 sum, and how many 101s are there here? So basically we said like n is equal to 100. So 100 101s are there, na? 100 into 101, right? So solve this equation, like sum equal to 100 into 101 divided by 2, right? So basically if we solve this, we will get the sum of first n hundreds, right? for n value we'll get this kind of numbers. So for this we solved, right? For general way, like for example n can be any thousand, n can be 10,000, can be 10 to the power 5 also, and can be 10 to the power 8 also, because integer can store the value up to 10 to the power 8, right? So let's see how we'll solve in general way. So for in general way, like how we have to do is, it's a simple thing. Like how we taken like 100 plus 99 plus 98. We'll write in general way, like in n terms. Okay, first one is n. It will be like for example n is 100. Then we'll start from n, right? Taking reverse order. N, then n minus 1, then okay, then n minus 2, and so on. If we do like this, at last it will be 3 plus 2 plus 1, right? Some of first natural numbers will be at up to n only, up to 1 only, right? Yeah. And some other student is writing like this in general way, like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus, and so on till n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 1 plus n. Okay, then if we do summation to these both, then what we'll have, we will have 2 sum, right? Then we'll have n plus 1, then here we'll have n minus 1 plus 2, then we'll have n minus 2 plus 3, and so on. Now what we will get, if we take, so here what will happen here is, here it will be n plus 1 for this one, right? It will be n plus 1. Okay, now what is n minus 1 plus 2? Here it will be n plus 1, right? And what is n minus 2 plus 3? Here it will be n plus 1. So here every value will be n plus 1 and plus 1 only, right? So now we can write this in general way, like 2 sum equal to, how many n plus 1 are there? Here n times are there, right? N into, how many n plus 1 are there? N times of n plus 1 are there, right? So here n into n plus 1. So take 2 this side, then we will have n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is the more general way of calculating sum of first in natural numbers. Okay, and this is also, it is called as Gauss law. It is also called as Gauss law, and the full you can search in Google. The full name will be like Carl Friedrich Gauss, something like that. Carl Friedrich Gauss. Okay, so this is also called as Gauss law, and remember this, and we'll do this in practical. Now we are doing this whole loop, right? The time also is order of n. Without doing this, we can simply do this. The formula was n into n plus 1 by 2, right? So write n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so just print sum here, and for 5 we are getting 15, right? Let's check, is it still the same case? Yes, still the same case. And for 1000 it is 5 lakhs 500. So if in case if we do the same problem in using for loop, we have to do 1000 iterations. Okay, but here we are doing only one iteration. That is, the time complexity here is, the time complexity here is order of big of 1. Okay, and the space complexity also or big of 1 constant. We are not using any extra space. This is for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.